if you actually deep it, about 30 plus years ago, your parents actually moved to this country, like when they were like 12 years old, 15, 16, 17, 18. So they literally went from all the way from Bangladesh or India or Pakistan, and they literally came to England, right? They didn't have no one here, more time. They just came here and they started working in textile factory. They started working in a restaurant, and that's how they slowly built up their life. How you were born, they went to a whole different country. And let me tell you, why the hell would they pick up everything and come to the UK? Because they wanted a better life, bro. That's simply put, they wanted a better life. And now, when you want a better life, you want to go to Malaysia, you want to go to Indonesia, you want to go to Saudi Arabia. Now those same beloved parents, they don't want you to go. Because when they first came into England, they experienced some crazy levels of hardship, like serious hardship. I hope you guys can hear me. They literally experienced racism, Paki bashing. Essentially, when, bro, if you're brown, you're a Paki, and yeah, you get bashed basically. If you're black, obviously the same thing, and obviously Irish and everything. I'm talking about back in the day, yeah? I'm talking about the 80s, or when my dad came to the country in the 70s. Bro, they went through all of that. Why? So they can build a better life economically, and obviously they wanted to escape the corruption perhaps of Bangladesh or India, right? But now, even though they're not so happy living here, let's be truly honest, they're not happy living here, but this is their new normal, right? And so anything that's out of the ordinary for this country is uncomfortable for them now, because they've obviously been here for so many years. They built up themselves to a level, or they're just comfortable here. But let's be honest, bro, here is not the comfort that they really want. They're in the 95 grand, or they're still working. They're in their 50s, they're still working. And yeah, that's literally, that's just how it is. And now they don't want you to go and work. They don't want you to go and try out something completely new, completely different. And that's fair, man, because they want you to be safe, right? Or that's what the idea of safety is. But look, guys, there's better places. There's places out there. And bro, it's not always about finances. Your finances will stretch way more in so many other countries. There's nothing wrong with being from the UK, bro. We could use that to our advantage. Look, they're thinking of it as if, let's say for example, you want to go to Malaysia or you want to go to Saudi Arabia. Your parents will say something like, oh, they treat Asians like crap over there, because most of the cleaners and stuff are from Bangladesh and stuff like that. But look, yes, you might be Bengali ethnically, but you're probably from England or from a Western country. And bro, that's not an excuse, right? You can use that as a catapult in a different country. It's a different, bro, just to me speaking like this, having a different accent, yeah, clearly a British accent, it really opens up a lot more opportunities than you think. We just need to get out of our comfort zone, and someone just needs to make the move. We need to make the move, you need to make the move, and so do I, right? We just need to think about just that first step, that first thing, that first tiny snowball that's gonna create like a whole avalanche, bro. We need to think about that. And I can't lie, our parents love us, they want what's best for you, but not all the time are they gonna know exactly what's best for you. They're not gonna know that every single time. So you guys need to deep that as well. So it's all out of love. So don't take it in a way where, you know, oh, they want what's bad for you. They don't. There's no one on this planet that wants better for you than your own parents. No one. No one wants to see you win more than your parents, I guarantee you. But it is difficult, and they will make it difficult, but that's just part of the journey. And one day you're gonna be able to, you know, repay them in ways that they would never have imagined. But obviously you have to move with intention, serious intention. You're not going for a holiday, you get me? You are not going for a holiday. You're going for a Renaissance mission. You're gonna go, you're gonna check out how the schools are for the kids. You're gonna go see how you can build up a business. You're gonna go and see the kind of person that you need to become to make it work. And you're gonna perhaps throw yourself in the deep end. You might have to do that, right? And look, at the end of the day, bro, everything that's worth doing is gonna come with some difficulties, right? It's not gonna be plain sailing. You're not just gonna go to Malaysia and think you can stay there forever and you can live in a flipping penthouse in Kuala Lumpur straight away and just, that's your life. Then you get married, have a couple wives, have a couple kids. That's not how it is, right? Right now, our struggle is really and truly going to be how we navigate this situation with our parents, especially if you're very close with your parents. Like if you're a mama's boy like me, I'm more of a mama's boy. I love my dad, of course, but more of a mama's boy. So it could make it really difficult. They might even cry and do stuff like that. But guys, this is for their own benefit. This is to protect your iman as well. Bear that in mind, bro. We're not just going for financial reasons. A lot of the time it is to protect yourself, spiritually speaking. Why can't we go? Bro, there's nowhere it's not like I'm moving to Ibiza or I'm moving to Mallorca, or even considering that. We have to move to Muslim majority countries where the modesty is normal, right? But we need to check them out first. We need to see what's going on over there, how we're going to navigate, how we're going to make money. So bear that in mind. Your parents made that move probably at a younger age than you are now, right? If you stack up a little bit of money, maybe 5-10 grand, go and do the Renaissance mission. You don't need to splash. You should be living broke when you're out there, but you need to figure out a way on how you're going to fund that, how you're going to create that opportunity for yourself, bro, how you're going to make money. So inshallah, something to think about. Don't stress too much about the parents, because they literally did the same thing. They want your safety, but your safety is going to keep you in the same place, same location. Bro, I just clocked, I lived in the same 5 miles my entire life, right? Deep that. And I'm 23 already. I'm 23, so I'm not getting any younger, right? I should be married and stuff at this age. But yeah, bro, I've lived in the same 5 miles. So do you guys want to stay in the same 5 miles for the rest of your life? Like, actually deep that, right? Do you really think that England is the best place on the earth for your iman, for your future kids, for the person that you want to be? I don't think you do, right? And even if you try to convince yourself because of your job and stuff, bro, be honest, bro. Be completely honest here, yeah? All right, love.